I have a dilemma, man, on the setup. It's just whether I go higher or lower on the wing. That's what I'm doing. I feel like I can get the time easier with the lower wing, but there's more potential in the higher wing. Let's see what happens. I'm definitely not Monaco pace. This is a very tough track. I've put in pretty much the same amount of practice as Monaco, but I am not as quick as Monaco with it. The time isn't arriving as easily. So, it's time for Las Vegas in WOR round number 4 this season. Bit of a slide there, not ideal. Forgot to hit the apex. Also forgot to hit the apex there. It's not a great banker, it's a bit of a scruffy one. Let's try and see if we can have a good final sector at least. Not great either, a little bit deep. Back end getting a bit loose. Not good at all. Not happy with that. Let's try and get to the 30s. Now, one thing I want to try in these videos is to add in a bit more live comm in the background. My kind of thoughts at the time, what I'm thinking. You guys can also understand the thought process, the strategy, and whatnot. Anyway, if you haven't seen the last episode, there is going to be some context, so check it out. Monaco, link in the top right, because I do talk about it quite a bit in this episode, so go watch it if you haven't seen it. A race weekend where I actually had genuine pace to try and win. Could have gone third there. Now, we're currently on our second qualifying run here at Las Vegas, and let me tell you, this might be the hardest lap to get a perfect qualifying lap on this game. It's such a tricky and technical circuit. Still not great. I'm not happy with that. There's more time in it. A lot more. Now, for this race, just like in Monaco, I've been putting a big shift in practice, just like in Monaco in the last round. Oh, I almost hit that perfect. If I had just not clipped the inside curb, that would have been so good. Slightly distracting, but come on, let's try and clean up this final chicane. This could be a decent little lap. Now, so far, the banker wasn't great. This one, okay. The first sector could have been a lot better, which is where all the corners are. And then it's about just maximising sectors 2 and 3. That wasn't too shabby, but we didn't really gain much. No, I broke too early. Didn't hit the curb right. Car bottomed out. I'm going to take it in my stride, but it's not ideal. It should be in the zeros by now. But I'm not. Not great. Best I can hope for is probably P6. A PB's P5. Now, I'll show you my kind of PBs and what I was looking at in the results, just like in the last episode, to try and give you guys some more context. But for now, it's time for the last qualifying run, and we're going to stick with the low downforce for this one, so let's send it. Turn 1, braking at the curb. 4th gear, be patient on the throttle. The back end gets very loose through here. Try to go in early to turn 2 and try to stay tight and then let it run out wide on the exit. We have a slight moment on the back end, so we lose that advantage that we had, which was about 8 tenths up, or 800ths up, sorry, out of turn 2. Into turn 4, brake at the curb, down to 4th, try and get the rotation, and we do get an okay exit, but I was a little bit slow in the corner itself. Brake at the black marks on the track, into the chicane, 3rd gear, try to get the inside curb with the right to help hook the car around the corner, and then crucially here you want to really get the exit onto this straight. Scruffy, but it's okay. And as you can hear me say, a bit scruffy, could have been better, but a 0.3 isn't awful, although I have been doing 2s. Ah, bollocks. Too much speed. Oh well. Just have to let everyone go by. Gutted. I'm having a bad run in qualifying lately, man. I'm not going to lie. Now, we'll never know what that lap would have been, but either way, here are the results, and it's not great. It's not Monaco, and it's not great for my teammate, lefted, Connor, either. So we're looking a bit on the back foot. Now, one thing I wanted to show you was my practice times. So there are multiple sessions I've done. I've been practicing a lot for this one, but this is an idea of what I can do. So I did a 2.58 in the first as almost a personal best, and then I did 6s in sectors 2 and 3. Now, if you put them all together, that gives you a high 0.5, which goes to show where we could have qualified had we delivered that, but I just couldn't put it together, and it was a very scruffy qualifying, a bit like in Monaco where we crashed, of course, but yeah, I'm annoyed now. That's 2 races where we've had pace, and I haven't quite delivered, and usually I'm pretty good in the clutch, but that hasn't been the case so far, so yeah, work to do in the race. It could be still an unpredictable one, but we're going to have to get it right on the strategy.
I don't think I really want the inside for this corner.
I don't think you do.
You do. There's so little grip around the outside.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just behind him, so well, I was going to say fucked, but might be in trouble.
It's not the end of the world, but...
If you start hards, how long do you want to go? Like halfway or like a bit longer and try and get like an offset for the end?
Depends on the race. You just go.
Yeah, it depends on the race, of course, but...
I'm trusting you here, Connor, with the film. I'm going to go 0.1.
Okay. A lot of hard starters.
You're just going to be stuck on your own, Tom.
No, I'll go 0.2 on the lower side. Right. Good luck, fellas. Yeah, that's an absolute joke. Starting on a corner. Underway then for the race. Strategy locked in. Bit of a snap as the tyres are a bit cold, of course, on the hards. Everyone except for P1 has gone for hard, so there's a very similar strategies across the board here, so no real big surprises. So we're going to crack on. Box him in, Connor, box him in. Tried to work with Connor there, but the Alpine with some insane straight arm speed, so very low wings for the Alpine there as we enter turn 4, all very close. Ivan's on super low wing. There was a lobby restart, so a lot of these guys used that opportunity to lower their wings a bit for the race, whereas I kept mine, I believe, the same for the race. So that will help us in the corners, but it might hurt us on the big back straight. But we'll see how it all pans out. We'll see which one is the better option. For now, that you can see, we're still battling with the Alpine, who does have the better lines here. So we're just going to have to yield and let him go. Also, those low wings helping him on the straight. So we'll fall back to P16. Connor there in P14. And just try and work as a team. Let the ERS loose.
People are braking so early.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Okay,
Yeah,
I've got a bit
King's
of gap
the
behind.
only one I'm lost.
Yeah, he's already gone anyway. He's pieced out.
He's the
I don't
only
think
one on the
it
surface, so...
It won't work.
Oh my god. Is that on his own?
Yeah, Kian on softs, everyone else in the driven hard.
So, just trying to survive this opening part of the race. Everyone braking super early, so you have to be careful. Throwing a bit of a dummy there to Santa Maria to try and force him. Instead, Connor runs it in deep, goes offline, and loses DRS range with P12, which is not ideal. Hopefully we can get back there. We've still got a lap.
I think I've damage.
Check the radio. And yeah, it looks like maybe something happened there, so Connor's going to have to see if he does have damage or not. He runs deep again to turn 4, so luckily we're catching back up to the train, so it's not the worst thing in the world, and we should hopefully be able to get back within the DRS train. As Santa Maria, you good, or are you in trouble?
I don't know.
Goes for the move. Connor stays in front, but this is costing us key time, and you cannot lose DRS around here. If you do, it's game over unless you get a safety car or a VSE, and you know these guys racing us is not going to help, so we have to try and keep it together. You can see now we've caught up a little bit through here as we hit the wall.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Thankfully we're in one piece, but it was not the best exit. Santa Maria breezes past Connor of those low wings and is going to get in front, so hopefully he's got the pace to catch up. I won't challenge, don't worry about it. He's got very low wings, so it's going to be hard to be on a straight. So at the moment, we're going to slot in, although Bogdan Moldovan gets a brilliant exit out of the chicane. I was basically just trying to be careful.
Do you know if you've got damage, Connor? Oh, he's dead.
Okay, DRS is now available.
I think it's okay. I was trying to, leave a gap for Connor to fall in on the back straight, but that exposed me to Bogdan, who's now gone through. So more unnecessary battling. Can we get a tyre run down, Luke, please?
Everyone's on hards other than the leader.
Oh, Extra Fox, I don't want to do this again. Fucking hell, here we go. Now, I don't have a ton of battery, less than 50%, and I'm probably one of the lower ones here, whereas everyone else is just concerned about overtaking, so someone just like wing down. It seems like it could be race over. We are just not in DRS. Santa Maria got in front of Connor and just wasn't quick, but was really fast on the straight, so Connor couldn't overtake him on the straight. And he's also low on battery, just like me, so it just seems like these guys are more concerned with battling us now. You can see Bogdan going for the move on Santa Maria, and Hexafox is also getting involved. And this just is suboptimal race IQ strategy, basically. think you're gone, Connor, mate. These guys are not behaving.
There's a lot of fighting for the light pressure.
Engine's so hot. Now, I know a lot of you in the comments will say I should just pass them, but I don't have a lot of battery. I'm going to basically use everything on just getting past one car, and I have to get past 3 of them. These guys are still going for it, and we don't have DRS in the cars ahead. Connor has finally hit the front. You can see visibly he's actually catching back up, so he's doing a good job here of bringing us back into the fight, so that's good.
Can we not? Oh my god.
He's out of battery. But it doesn't matter. These guys are just going for it. Santa Maria got through on the back straight. Hexafox pushed through here as well. And we just can't catch up, basically. But we are not getting back in DRS with this driving.
No, we won't anyway. It's too difficult.
Racing, you know, it's all part of the game. But sometimes you have to maybe not overtake all the time or do things strategically to try and get yourself in a position. But we are now... Everyone go out of shape there. Well out of this fight. The pace is so slow here. I want to go for it, but there's just no point.
I just don't have the ERS to go for it. And like if I get in front, I just won't catch, so I have no battery to use.
Yeah, they're slowly catching Kian.
To be fair, Kia might be the reason they lose time. They might struggle getting past him.
Oh my god!
Yeah, this is so slow, this pace. But it's going to take her entire charge to get to the front of the train. No, he won't. He's saving.
He sent it to me earlier.
So, Exafox currently leading the train. I now have pretty much a full charge, so we can now start to go on the offensive and make things happen. I think I'm happy with 55 diff the whole lap, you know.
I'm in 50.
So, at this stage, it's just about trying to time it right and get the right, smooth, time-efficient pass on basically all of these guys. We nailed the left-hander.
Yeah, I want to get past both of these two.
I've had too good of an exit to not take that. I'll take some pressure off, mate. Just focus on what's in front of you. Let's try and work. Try and get extra fox if you can. Now at this point my intention is to try and work with Connor here, and we have to try between us get to the front. Both of us lead this train and work together. If we can clear both of these guys, Connor, at the same time or near enough at the same time, try and work.
To be close, but we see they're both they're both not driving well enough.
It would be nice to try and clear them both on the straight.
Yeah, I think we might be able to do it here.
I'll use a bit of battery and try and get close.
I'm on 60% now.
I'm on 80, so if I don't get him, I'll try and get him on the next lap. Yeah, this is terrible. Go, let's just get both at him.
Yeah, it'd be easy. Oh, where's it? Oh, okay. Worried if I can get the RS. You might go past me, Tom.
Want me to go?
Yeah, go left.
And just like that, efficient teamwork, great communication and timing, and we're now P13, P14, and we lead this train, and we can try to catch the cars ahead. We're already over 5 seconds ahead as we make a slight mistake. Not bad. Sorry.
It's alright.
Way too much overspeed there. Good thing I was on 57, otherwise I would have completely gone round.
5.8 seconds.
I'll see what I can do. So this is it. Time to push. We're going to hopefully get into a rhythm. So we'll basically lead throughout the lap and then swap on the back straight, but hopefully not conceding position to Santa Maria. So essentially we're going to leapfrog amongst ourselves and keep it team friendly and as efficient as possible. Something happened.
Oh,
now Connor had a bit of a moment and got caught up there.
I went way too low on the wings. Like way too low. I've been hit from behind, I've just been rear-ended.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Right.
Yellow flag.
Kind of hoping that cause a safety combo's been in contact as well. Yonesh has been hit.
No, you spun.
Oh, tell me your lap, Leroy. Over the line, please.
Uh,
Leah London.
36.9, because I had to avoid Yone. Leo Lund's already fit.
Yeah, he's just bit this lap.
So, in a bit of a turn of events, Connor got taken out. Ah, didn't get the RS, man. Fuck's sakes. And now, also on the exact same lap, moments later, Yonesh got
4th place in Leroy.
taken out as well. And I just can't quite get in these DRS, but it's so unfortunate that we just got in position to work as a team and maybe catch the cars ahead. but Connor got taken out, so we're basically on our own again. What now though? Oh, he's gonna pit, right. Oh, fuck. Should I just go long, or should I just try and box and undercut some cars?
You're not going to really undercut anyone.
I'll stay out then, just go long.
Our only hope for any positions, Tom, is a safety car.
So these guys are saying go long, no point in pitting, so we're going to go long.
See, the train is a bit like separated, so it's not like it would be impossible to overtake.
I keep pushing these guys out my DRS, but they just switch around on the straight and get me, man. So frustrating. Should I just go long?
Yeah.
Honestly, Tom, it doesn't really matter what you do.
Yeah, it's sure to hit points.
Unfortunately, like
Oh, I hear you, bro.
that split in the train done by those guys at the start just killed us.
And that's kind of the story. And now the leaders have caught us on fresh tyres. It's so frustrating. Like I said, we got in position to start to work, and we, you know, worst case scenario, I think we keep the gap at 5 seconds. And if we go for an undercut around lap 9, we could have possibly worked. You know, one pits lap 9, the other one pits lap 10. We keep on doing what we was doing teamwork wise, and we can maybe catch back up with the undercut. Oh my god, another lap or two. When do you want to pit, Connor? Just so we don't cross
I'm
paths.
not pitting.
Okay. I'll stay out 1 or 2 more then. Car feels horrible through the final few corners, man. The rears are just tapping out. And to be honest, the pace just wasn't that bad. It was actually surprisingly okay. And the battery was okay as well. I was happy with my setup. I was happy with the wings. We just never got a chance to get in the race because these other guys wanted to battle too hard at the start. And it cost us DRS, which was ultimately the issue.
Jack Humphreys pit. I don't know where he was really.
He was right behind me. I'm getting undercut by all those cars that I managed to keep ahead of, basically. Now, frankly, this is just inefficient. In hindsight, I don't know why I stayed out for this lap or so, lap and a half. I should have just pit before they started to overtake me because this is just pure time loss. And we'll get onto this at the end of the video, but yeah, at the minute, me and Connor both staying out, just hoping for a VSC or a safety car. That's all we can do, really, with him being taken out. And a shame because, you know, he won the last race. I could have been up there in the podium with him, but I crashed in qualifying. And again, this race, qualifying lets both down again, really. We both had pace for more, and we're feeling the effects of it starting so far back. So at the minute, I'm just basically a mobile chicane on track. Tony Richet's got no battery, Leroy. If that's any valuable information for you, he's in P4. So the train might break because he's behind Kian and all them lot, so I don't know if he'll be able to hang on. So just giving Leroy Brown, who's I believe is in P11, a bit of information just to try and help him out, and a bit of you know, key information for his own race because he's trying to catch this train of cars up. He's a few seconds down the road, so anything to help him as we lose the back end massively for the chicane. Oh, I'll stay out 1 more, but and yeah, this was just basically I'm bleeding without control. It's painful viewing.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
It's pretty painful viewing, but yeah, it's what happens when races go this way. I do have some things I learned, which I'll talk about in the results, especially once I have some visual examples. But yeah, at this stage, we're going to probably back into the pits and get out of the way. Jonesh, who we was behind around lap 11, lap 12 when he pit, has caught me back up already, so that's how strong clean air fresh tyres is as we dive into the pits at the last second. Oh, done it again. I broke so early, took it so slow, so safe, and I still sped. Oh, this race is just shit again. Can't have one good race, man.
Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
And again, second race in a row, we've sped in the pits. It's just unbelievable. I can't be on making these stupid errors every time. Worst thing is we're never going to get a safety car VSC even, man. So pretty much that was the race, guys. I spent the last 10 laps basically working with Wilson Hall, and I could show you every single lap, but it's the same thing over and over again. But basically, we was just swapping around all the time on this back straight. You know, one led a lap, the other one overtook on the straight, vice versa, lap after lap after lap, trying to catch up to the cars ahead. We've put on teammate Connor. Oh, awesome, I got damage there. as Wilson hits the wall. Surprisingly, no damage. He was very fortunate. And Connor now dives into the pit, so he's going to get off that tyre. And yeah, both of us go for that strategy, which just hasn't worked going long. And yeah, like I said, we just kept on swapping basically. Lots of battery, decent pace, and it was a very smooth operation. You know, you look at the gap to Hexafox and Jack Humphreys, it was like over 9 seconds, it's now 7.5. And we was catching all the time. And had I been able to do this with Connor, you know, in clean air, the two of us working together, pitting around lap 10, lap 9, to go for a bit of an undercut, I think we definitely could have got back in the race. And, you know, I have reasons to believe so when you see the race results. But, yeah, last lap, I've got a pen, so Wilson's going to beat me anyway, so I wasn't really concerned about him overtaking me here because he's going to, you know, finish ahead because of the penalty regardless. He also had lower wings, and you'll see that now because I turned the battery off as I run out, and he's going to absolutely walk past.
No, Wilson's got no wing. Bloody hell.
He was going to win it.
Nothing happened. Unbelievable death.
Oh! I'm so sore.
Okay, there's been an
happened, man.
incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time. And
Oh,
there are
there's...
so far no plans for safety. Caution, caution.
Yeah.
Like, you'll hit lap 9.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Pointless in 4 races. This ain't going well, my chief. I am really hating how I don't have a point yet. I'm annoyed. Bahrain is Silverstone, round 1, round 2. I wouldn't say I was under-practiced, but I practiced my usual amount. And those tracks were highly practiced by the others because esports was happening. So I actually matched my PBs in those sessions, you know, in those qualifyings for those 2 races. And it meant nothing. I started at the back. This race and Monaco, these 2 races, it hurts knowing I had pace and I just couldn't do it in qualifying because it just would have been a different race. Now let's talk about the race results, and there's 2 moments where this race got away from us. So I should have pit early. The race winner was Leo Lund. He finished P1. He was the first car to pit on lap 9 and at the time was running I think P4-5, undercut the top 3-4 and just got to the front and stayed there. So really smart strategy. Also, Jonej finished P11, just outside the points. But I think I could have pit with him because if we'd pit with Jonej, we maybe could have worked with him. If we'd pit the exact same lap he came in and followed him into the pits, we could have probably worked as a team because he was on his own basically with no DRS and the cars ahead. And we could have potentially caught up to the top 10. Either way, points were going to be tough to get. After what happened in that initial stint, it was going to be tough. Like I said, had Connor been taken out, I think we could have done something, but it is what it is, and we go to the next one. So far, 4 races, 0 points, but I'm especially annoyed with the last 2 races, Vegas and Monaco, because the pace was good. Couldn't deliver in qualifying, that dropped us down in the race, and when you're starting further back, you get involved in more incidents, and it's hard to fight back. So we go again tonight, Circuit of the Americas. A bit like Vegas, the time isn't coming to me as easy, so we're going to have to fight extra hard to try and be quick there. So in a way, I'm kind of hoping for a bit of rain, but we'll see what happens. Either way, guys, tune in tonight. Link down below to my link tree on Twitch. Go check it out. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe for more. As always, a big shout out to the members for supporting the channel. And yeah, shout out to you guys who watch live on the streams as well. But as always, check out the 2 videos on screen, guys, if you haven't seen them already. And I'll see all of you in the next one. Take care, and it's goodbye from me.